Hello, Aries. Welcome to July 2022 monthly reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aries. We're also going to take a look at Venus, at love, romance at the end of the reading. So if you have your Venus is in Aries, then you can definitely check that out. We're going to take a look at different aspects. Multiple messages are going to come through this reading for you so that we can try and touch the individual part of your life, whatever is meant for you to hear. So this is a general reading. It's about love, career, finance, family, whatever comes through me, I will relate to you through the cards. So I've already pre-shuffled the deck and now laid them out. So let's see what you have for the month of July. You're starting July off with the Fool card, and this is you. So this is a beautiful energy for you to start the month of July off. And you guys might be already feeling a little bit like, I don't want to use the word something's coming. You've probably been feeling that for quite some time, but almost like the energy is shifting right around you where you can tell, you can recognize that this may be that very moment for you to take the leap of faith, for you to do something different and take action in a different direction that will lead you to a positive outcome. So that's beautiful energy to roll out of June and into the very first week of July. Now we have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is that partnership. For some of you, it may very well be romance, but for a lot of you, this is about creating a partnership in your career life and the endeavors around you where you have an opportunity, if you take this leap of faith, if you really take that confident you, and I have an Aries rising, so I get you guys, I do. And it's this big, bold statement where you're going to do something very, very different. And this time, you're going to create a partnership who's on the same page as you. So when it comes to career, I feel that this is an offer, an opportunity coming in for a brand new job for some of you. And it is in a completely different aspect than what you're used to. You may be in accounting, and this particular venue is under human resources or writing for the company for something else. It's going to be in a whole different direction, whether it's with this organization that you're currently with or a brand new one. Now, as we go into the third week of the month, we have the Eight of Wands. And this is back and forth, beautiful, positive communication, particularly those of you in romance, which we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But this is you putting your resume out, getting it out there because you're looking for a new opportunity. You want to become a member of a team unit in an organization that's going to give back to you what you give to them, where you feel it's equal ebb and flow, where you're not overgiving and they don't give you as much. And I feel a lot of you are jumping out of that type of an energy. There's always a negative underlying anything positive and vice versa. So this is you taking this bold statement, this bold step and trying something new, trying a new adventure. Some of you, it will be in the art itself, artistry. This could be drawing. I see painting. For some of you, it's painting. So you may be getting to a point where you've been learning how to paint. You've been brushing up your painting skills. Your artistry skills are coming to a new level within you. Okay, and we're going to look even further. Now, toward the last part of the month, the last week primarily, the Lover's card is here, where you're going to need to make a decision that is balanced for you. And in order for you to be the Fool and not take a leap of faith into some blind area where you haven't done any research, no, this is you doing all the research. You already understand what you're moving into. You have a good idea. You don't know necessarily the every detail on how to get there. You don't necessarily understand where it's going to lead to, other than it'll be positive for you. However, you've looked in all different directions. Do your internet research when it comes to whatever this new venture is that you've been trying. When it comes to romance, oh my goodness, you guys are going to meet a soul connection. You already are with a soul connection. That's going to be dynamic. However, there is a divide between the two of you. There are indifferences that you're going to have to work through. And when the two of you, and we're going to look further, but when the two of you bring it together, it is going to be beautiful. Now, when it comes to family, I feel some of you are going to hear from family that you haven't heard from in quite some time. I'm seeing 2 to 4 years, 2-4 years, if you're in that zone. expect to hear something because they're going to want to take a look at whatever happened way back when. And we're going to go and add a little bit more detail. I'll also bring in the Beyond cards for those of you that are past this. So there's something here for every single Aries. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's a leap of faith into a leadership role, an energy of being a teacher, of being a leader, of being a consultant, independent and free. And that's what you may very well be doing, is starting your own business, starting your own consulting company, or being a teacher. It doesn't mean you even have to leave the current job. This may be in addition to what you're already doing if you've already been doing that research. So with the partnership card, we have Justice. And it's like it's almost like a cosmic reward for you because of everything that you've been through, all of the hard work that you've done. You are going to be given something that's going to help balance out your security, balance out your finances, your mental stimulation for some of you, and even open up the heart on others of you as well. Now, over the Eight of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, and this is conflict. Okay, and now you can see why this card is here. Internal conflict. Do I or don't I? Is this really going to be the right move for me? Remember, you're starting off the month in a very positive direction. You are starting off the month feeling extremely confident that you are going to make a big, bold leap, and it is going to work out for you. Again, not necessarily knowing all the details, but having all the information in case something goes awry, you know how to do it. If you're traveling, you're going to know how to take route blah, blah, blah instead of route XYZ. You're going to already look all this up. So if there's any issues, it'll help alleviate this conflict. Now, this is a decision where some of you might even be battling with some family members where you have to make a decision if you're going to go single and stay away from them and separate. But for a lot of you, I feel that the confusion, the arguments, the quarreling, the inner conflict that you had was 2-4 years ago. So it may be coming back around when it comes to an actual family member. This would be most likely your original birth family. It can be your own children. We have the Nine of Cups, and this is a great energy. So the Nine of Cups, when you make this decision, you're going to feel 100% like you made the right decision for you. So when it comes to a career, yes, this career is coming in to help you. This particular opportunity, which may even be a promotion, like I had mentioned earlier, this is moving into like a different venue underneath the same company that you work for. But this time it's going to be very, very positive because it's going to create that balance in you. No more inner conflict, and you are going to feel absolutely amazing. For those of you in a romantic situation, you may be debating, do I or don't I, that inner conflict of, am I going to stay in this relationship? And for others, this is about you being single and free and loving it. And you might be getting ready to meet somebody who's going to challenge you as to your own beliefs. Whatever it is going to end up amazing by the end of July. So let's take a look at any adversities that may come through, and then I'll continue to pull some more detail as we move closer to new cards. So you guys, I hope you're doing really well. I'm changing the format as we go forward, and I stop working with people in private sessions. Okay, if you'd like to book one, go to my website. You can book that now. But as we roll forward, I'm going to be focusing a lot on these because these really do help a lot of you. All I ask is for the thumbs up in exchange. That's a beautiful ebb and flow, or you can contribute as well. The Six of Cups. Now, these are your challenging cards right here. So the Six of Cups is happy, fond memories of the past, Aries. And that means that this situation, this offer, this opportunity is going to bring joy to you, reminding you of something that you saw when you were a child, something you dreamed about or thought that your future was going to go a certain direction, and maybe it didn't. The Fool card is taking a brand new path in a different direction and having faith. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be good for me because you saw it when you were young. Now, for some of you, this is as a challenge. This is making sure that the memories you thought, that the idea, the concepts you had years and years ago are actually part of this career endeavor. You want to move forward into your life and soul purpose. They are two separate, but then they come together, and by the end of the, oh, sorry, you can probably hear that siren. It's really loud. By the end of the month, you're going to know that it's coming together quite nicely, no more inner conflict, and you're going to feel absolutely incredible. You have the card of the Six of Pentacles. So we're dealing with sixes. You're going to be seeing repetitive numbers. I feel for a lot of you, you're going to see 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7. They may already be around you right now. Definitely, you're going to be seeing a multitude of sixes. Sixes are talking about being in balance. The Six of Pentacles, you have to be in balance in order to come out of any self-sabotage energy. You have to be in balance to see anyone who is creating conflict around you. Now, for those of you in a family, you may be going back all those years and saying, oh, there was so much conflict back then. I don't know, having that indecisive moment. I don't know if I really want to do this. And you have to come from logic and emotions and keep them balanced and centered. So it is going to be a challenge for you to stay in the center grounding within you. You probably already know how to do it. If you're meditating, that's great. If you pray, that's great. But it's about having faith in the unseen. Okay, that is where you're going to find your balance in the month of July. Now we have the Prince of Pentacles. It's been a really long time in the making. For those of you when it comes to career, okay, that's what I'm saying. This was like a memory from a very long time ago where you may see it very differently today than you used to. This might be something you dreamed about, and as you manifest, as you bring it down here into earth, as you open up your own store, your own business, or even take that leadership promotion, you have to make sure that you are in balance because it took a really long time to get there. And we do change as we go into this higher ascension level. And that's what I feel a lot of you are doing. You're moving into a different ascension level, which we're going to talk more about when we look at the ascending and beyond cards. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn individual. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is really strong in this reading, particularly Cancer. Okay. Now, this is a slow process that has taken you a long time. For those of you in the family sector, maybe you've been working on your education, your degree, and your family wasn't quite supportive 2-4 years ago. They didn't want you to do it. Today, now that you're getting ready to take those final course exams, move into the last year of completion for that degree, you might have the support where you didn't all those years ago. Now, the Nine of Wands is saying you're tired, you're worn out. This is going to be a challenge, all right? To stay in balance, you have to feel energized. And the Nine of Wands is saying, I'm tired. I know I can do it, but it's important for you to keep very focused on what it is you want. For those of you in a romantic situation, where we're going to look really, really close at that, but I will tell you, this is a relationship, whether it is new or you're already in it, that will take much focus on the outcome that you want. So you guys, this is really incredible. It truly, truly is incredible opportunities. But let's keep going. All right, let's add some more detail on here. Those are the adversities. All right, the length of time, the patience you're going to need, that is going to wear you out. It's going to make you even doubt whether this is good or not. Now, we have the Six of Wands. See, there's those sixes. Excuse me. I probably blew your eardrum out. The Six of Wands is feeling absolutely victorious. Definitely those of you who are going independent and solo. There's this freedom that's coming from you taking that leap of faith. Like, you guys understand, as Aries, you understand what I'm talking about. All eyes are going to be looking at you. They're going to be focused on you to see what you've learned, what you've gained throughout this time frame. And with this is this amazing inner confidence that you did do something right, whether it be sending the resumes out. And remember, it's like a whole day of work, an 8-hour day to get those resumes out. And that's how much work it takes to get a job when we're having some changes in our economy around us. And that is what's going on. So you're going to feel victorious because you're going to use your inner wisdom. You're going to guide your own self by your inner knowing. This is like that beautiful owl that's inside of us where we have hidden knowledge. We have access to the universal unseen energies around us. Each and every one of us have that, but you're going to actually use it when you make this life change, when you take this risk or this opportunity. You're going to tap into your own intuition in order to get the prime results for you in this situation. And again, it's all leading to victory. Now we have the Ace of Cups. So the detail behind this whole situation, you're going to really see it around the third week of the month. Mid-month, you're going to be feeling an emotional cleanse. This could be right around the new moon, where you're releasing anything, just the stress of all the work that it took for you to do this, to take that leap of faith, the joy of receiving the benefits that are on their way to you, cleansing and clearing out the stress, the anxiety, and opening up on an emotional level where your cup is open just enough to receive this new thing that's coming in for you. And that's going to literally change your whole world by the end of October, definitely by the end of the year. You'll feel all these benefits trickle in starting as soon as you make this leap of faith, as soon as you take a direction, pick a direction. Now we have the Hangman. So the Hangman came out in reverse, and it's a detail card, so we look at both sides. The Hangman is looking at it from top, bottom, side, diagonally, right to the left, left to the right. It doesn't matter. You're looking at whatever this situation is from every possible angle. And that is what's going to help you really align to this beautiful energy right here. This is your main focus for the end of the month, is to make a decision that's right for you, that will lead you to this joy, this amazing, in spite of being worn out, this amazing new beginning. So as you sit there and you absorb everything, you learn everything, I feel for a lot of you, you're going to start doing it right around the beginning of the month when you're getting ready to take this new path. And by the end of the month, you're coming out of it. Remember, this was in reverse, so this is coming out of this type of an energy, which is going to help you make that decision. And the beautiful thing is you're going to make the right decision for you, whatever it may be for you. So I hope that helped you, and let's go ahead and take a look at Beyond. For any of those of you who've already been through this, now you may be going through yet another ascension. There may very well be an opportunity or even a person that is put right in your path that you have to make a very fast decision, and I feel that's what's coming. It's going to be quick. It's going to be a quick decision, almost like the universe is testing you on how good and how fast you can get into that centering inside of you. However, the outcome for those of you who can do that, and I feel there's a lot of you ready for this, you're ready to do this, it is going to be rewarding, most definitely. So let's pull a card and see whether you are headed for your first ascension, your third ascension, whatever's going on for you, but to move you beyond where you are today. So we have the card of collective consciousness, and this is about energy healing. Paying attention to all the colors around you, the tones, the sounds, the vibrations that are underneath your feet, running through your own body. Really being connected on a universal level, the intersection between the universal world, the unseen elements, and our human body. This would apply to the mind, the body, and the soul, where you just know you're in the right path. Energy healing has to do with being centered and grounded as you move forward. So again, it leads right back to whatever you were working on. Now, this could be a project you were working on. Let's say you own your own business and you were in business for 2 years and it was a lot of work. You had to keep making changes to keep up with the outside world changes, and it just simply wore you out. Working long hours, not being able to take vacays along the way. And now you need to release all that, because this is going to be a new forward movement. For a lot of you, this is moving into an ascension level that is right in your life and soul purpose combination. That's where we want to be. That's that beautiful right here. It falls underneath these two cards right here, right? Where it is going to be amazing. And this is the outcome for the month. So it's a very positive outcome for you. Make sure you don't sit too long. You want to rejuvenate yourself. You want to heal your energy. Book an energy clearing session, healing session with me. They are still at 2020 prices. And let's get you up and going. So you guys, this is a beautiful moment for you to make these unbelievable changes in your life, and they're going to benefit you tremendously as you move forward into the rest of the year. So this is like that halfway point of starting a new chapter. So let's go ahead and look at love and romance as we go forward. For those of you who aren't interested, I thank you for watching. Please thumbs up this video. Let me know that you like it. And let's go ahead and take a look at romance. My dog's barking. You probably hear him. He said, okay, he's not going to do it anymore. He wagged his tail at me. If you don't know, I have a beautiful golden retriever. His name is Captain Lovebug, and he is amazing. So you actually have two cards, and this we're going to look at those of you in a relationship right now first, and then we're going to look at singles. The first card that came out for you is deception. Somebody may have been hiding a mask right now, and that might be very well why this energy clearing. It's time for you to cut the cords, which is on my website as well. Cut those cords and release the energy that is unseen, because we have a connection to people, and it is unseen, and it can be, if it's a soul connection, which these cards are saying, anything coming your way with the Two of Cups and the Lover's card, that it is a destined path. So if you're releasing somebody, you want to make sure that you clear out anything around you. Look beyond what's in front of you and pay very close attention, like I said, to the tonality. Look at their micro expressions. Read my book, Micro Vibes, so that you can anticipate if there's any deception in your partner. Okay, and it is going to benefit you tenfold. Now, we have this could be the one, which means you're evaluating your existing relationship, and you know there might be some balancing acts that need to go on. You know something needs to happen. That's why you're ready to take that leap of faith. Some of you are going to separate, and you're going to become independent and solo, and it is going to turn into a whole different life for you. And that we don't even need the tarot card for that, right? I don't need those guided messages for that. We already know these things. Those of you that are going to choose to stay in the relationship, you may want to consider working together in a counseling, going to a separate individual, whether this is a spiritual counselor, a human counselor, in relationships on some level, so that you both can express yourself and feel free and safe as you move forward, because whatever you're doing has been wearing you out. And right now is that time for you to make this pivotal change in your relationship. For those of you that choose to do that, it is equally going to be a benefit for you. So our couples, you guys have amazing things coming, no matter whether you stay with them or you leave. Now, if you are single, and you are looking for somebody or not looking for somebody, I feel some of you are getting ready to meet somebody that is meant for you to come into their life. They could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. It may be somebody that you met on a virtual meeting, in a business meeting, through work. I feel it was work related. This doesn't have to be under your work umbrella. This could be a subcontractor that comes in, another third party company that you buy your paper supplies from, and then somebody walks in from that organization. Whatever it is, this individual has been thinking about you. They've been wanting to meet you, and you probably know it intuitively inside of you. Now, it doesn't mean that they are actually one of those zodiac signs, but they carry a very earthly energy to them, connecting them to the ground, connecting them to materialism in the world, but not in a negative way. This is somebody who's going to be really great for you. The only way to know if you want to take the risk and make that big, bold move toward this person is to stay centered and grounded, is to make sure there is nothing inside of you that's going to make you think of somebody from the past. That Six of Cups energy is really going to be hovering over you, because I feel a lot of you are going to meet them in the beginning of the month, or re-meet them. You may not have recognized them in the past, but they'll let you know. Don't worry, they'll let you know eventually. Oh yeah, I saw you like 2 months before you ever spoke to me, right? You want to heal you because this could very well be the one that you've been wanting, the one you've been waiting for. So single Aries, this isn't an out of the blue, not quite, but an out of the blue type of a gift being presented to you, so to speak, where you've done all of this inner healing and you may have that last little bit. It could even be a test. Whoever this person is, you are going to have a lot of fun, and it'll be fun in the sunshine, in nature, walking in the park, connecting to the earth and the animals while you're with this person. And most likely they're going to be an animal lover, especially for those of you who are animal lovers. So you guys, I hope this helps you and you have an amazing July. Thank you for watching. Much love.